Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy J-Man DRC. So, 2 days on since late drama at Fulham, where we picked up a late win and we got 3 points. I don't know how we've done it, but we picked up 3 points. Where in a game where it's simple as that, we had to win. We had to win, or you can kiss goodbye to our Champions League hopes. But could this win be a catalyst for our season with 5 games to go? We're gonna get into it. But before I start this video, um, little PSA, little public service announcement. This Friday morning, will be the release of the trailer for my upcoming show for my social life part 2. So make sure you guys are tuned in on Friday morning where the official trailer will be coming out. So stay tuned for that. Okay, on to matters though. Chelsea 2, Fulham 1. Late show. Where listen, what Fulham done to us is what we done to them, and listen, we picked up 3 points. I mean, for 83 minutes, I gotta be honest. I was in despair for 83 minutes. 83 minutes, I was despair. I went from despair all the way up to elation. It was elation it was from despair to elation. Uh, you know, honestly, this football club finds ways to push up our heart pressures. I mean, oh man, I'll never understand. I'll never understand. But those two leg strikes from George and Neto may might have ignite and probably saved our season in a way, and then probably saved our top four, top five hopes. and listen, listen, let's be real. It wasn't our best performance by all means. Like, it wasn't the best performance at all whatsoever. But what all I care about right now, at this stage of this season, forget tactics, forget style of play, philosophy, performances, whatever. Forget that for a moment. What matters right now is picking up results. It's picking up results because there's a lot to play for. There's a lot to fight for. And that win on Sunday could be this could could be that moment, could prove crucial. But like I mentioned on Sunday, in my match review, we need to push on from this. We need to kick on now. This cannot be a one-off. This cannot be a one-off because one win will not change anything. Because if we don't beat Everton on Sunday, that win on Sunday, that win that win on Sunday against Fulham becomes a myth. But on the flip side, you get back to back wins, and all of a sudden, things might change. It might change because let's be real. If we had lost that game, if we had lost that game on Sunday, I thought the top four would have been gone, and that game on Saturday against Everton at the Bridge will be just become like a friendly. But now, because we picked up 3 points against Fulham on Sunday, this game of the weekend at home to Everton becomes even bigger. It becomes even bigger, even bigger. So yeah, very important, especially that we kick off first. We kick off first on Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, because the likes of City, Forest, Forest, they're all playing the FA Cup this weekend. So we have got an opportunity. We have got an opportunity because we're only 2 points behind Man City with 5 games to go. So if we can win if we win on Saturday, we'll be in the top four going into the last four matches. And then after this we got We have Newcastle next. No, Newcastle. No, no. We got Liverpool at home next. Next, then we go Newcastle away. Then we got Man U at home, and then we got Forest away. Forest away. So these last four games or these last five. So the game on this Saturday and the next four after, it becomes a final. Every game now becomes a final because this race for Europe is hotting up, especially when teams around us are picking up points. So we cannot afford to falter because when the pressure is on, it's time to is we need to deliver because there's a place there's a place in the Champions League at stake here. So like I mentioned, if we beat Everton on Saturday, then we then we then we might be into something. But I feel like that second half we showed against Fulham is what we gotta do is what we gotta do against Everton on Saturday. If we can play like that in the second half against Everton against Everton on Saturday, we may have a chance. We may have a chance, but like I said, we live to fight another day. So it's an opportunity. You know that win on Saturday, and we will be in the top four, going to the last four games. Last four games. We know City and Villa playing later on today, so we'll see what happens in that game. And not to mention we still got the Conference League still to come. We're in the semi-finals, so I mentioned before. I mentioned yesterday. I'm still, even though I still have doubts, still have doubts, and I still do. But back-to-back wins might change things. And look, there's still a disconnect between Maresca and the fans, and rightly so because the past 4 months hasn't been good enough. And the only way for the only way Maresca can get the fans back on side is to win games. And as far as Maresca is concerned, I will judge Maresca at the end of the season. We can judge. We'll judge him at the end of the season. Well, let's see what we do. Let's see what we do in the last five games and the Conference League, and then once season is done, we can judge that then we can analyze. So it's a huge moment. It's a so big few weeks coming up. Big few weeks coming up, and we gotta take it with both hands. So let's see what happens. Last five games are all cup finals. Let's see what happens. So like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And like I mentioned at the beginning, make sure you guys to tune in on Friday morning. The trailer for my short film is out this Friday, so get ready for that. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next upload. Love and God bless.